G'day mate, and welcome to the Royal Botanic Garden, Sydney. We're starting here with a spectacular view where the high-rise towers of the city skyline are framed perfectly above the treetops. It's the perfect blend of natural serenity and urban energy. What a ripper of a day, hey? As we move through the first sections, you see those magnificent wide-open spaces. The sky is a brilliant blue, contrasting with the dense dark green foliage that defines the edge of the park. Look closely. Every corner's been carefully sculpted, including that unique rock feature. Now, let's appreciate the historical architecture. We're passing by the sturdy stone walls and arches that border the paths, a testament to the garden's colonial history. The paths themselves are pristine. We then get a low-angle shot, looking up at the trees, showcasing their immense scale, before the vistas open up into classic parkland. Just vast expanses of green, perfectly ready for a picnic. We've arrived at the heart of the main public lawn. You can see groups of people sitting, talking, and simply relaxing, underlining the garden's role as a true retreat from the city. The sheer scale of the lawn is impressive. Look at the sunlight filtering through the trees, casting those long shadows. Perfect lighting. We catch a beautiful moment of a couple on the grass, a classic image of Aussie leisure, and then pass a quiet ornamental statue nestled among the plants, adding a historical touch. The landscape now transitions beautifully to the water features. Look at the reflections in the ponds. The water is so still, it acts as a perfect mirror for the trees and the sky above. You might spot some wildlife, maybe the bin chickens, as we affectionately call them, or ducks. The gently curving banks of the pond create a very intimate, secluded atmosphere. We get a low-angle view across the surface with the darker city buildings in the background, a fantastic contrast of nature and steel. Hold on to your hats because we are diving into the colour. This section is all about the dramatic flower beds. You can see incredible close-ups of those large, almost velvet-like red flowers. They absolutely leap out of the screen. The vibrant reds, deep purples and touches of yellow are all mixed into a spectacular tapestry. The gardeners have done a legendary job here. We focus on the details of the blooms, showing the textures of the petals and the dense arrangement of the plants. This whole area is chock-a-block full of brilliant blooms. We now return to the shelter of the towering trees. These huge old canopies create a cool, shaded environment, perfect for a quiet stroll. But look what's coming, that incredible wash of purple. It's the jacaranda trees in full bloom, a truly magical sight. The purple petals are carpeting the ground, giving the scene an ethereal feel. We see people pausing to admire the view and take photos. The perspective changes again and the sunlight brightens, urging us onward toward the final view. The garden path now guides us inexorably toward the water. The foliage is dense at first, giving us only tantalizing glimpses of the harbour beyond. The path begins to open up, and as we reach the foreshore, we get a wide-angle view of the calm harbour, Farm Cove, with the water glistening. We're right at the boundary between the garden and the sea, looking out at a wide and dramatic horizon. We take the final steps along the path, and with every step, the view gets bigger and bigger. This is the absolute crowning glory of the city, viewed from one of its most peaceful and beautiful spots. What a spectacular tour, mate! Hope you enjoyed the sticky beak around. Cheers!